Hi, and welcome to Drawing Expressions. My name is Aleesha Sattva, and today I'm going to do something different. We are going to use one line, one continuous line, to draw something. Just to relax, meditate into ourselves, and just allow ourselves to use one line and really look at our subject. So I'm going to pick my water bottle because it's my trusty water bottle. It's with me all the time. Love my water bottles. So I'm just going to set it off camera here and I am going to draw it. And I'll include a photo of it so you can see what I'm drawing. But really just grab anything that you want. But you can do the same thing as me. So I'm going to start here at the top and my pen is now down. And so I'm going to do part of this by looking at the page, and then a lot of it I'm going to be doing through more of a one-line blind contour. So let's just take a pause here for a moment. You take a breath. Close your eyes. Both feet flat on the floor. Your sit bones are in your chair comfortably. Your shoulders are loose. Take a nice, beautiful intake of breath. Hold it and release. And then we'll continue where we were. You can always pick up your pen if you need to, but try not to. Now, the thing that I find that's really lovely about this is if I go over this line an extra time before I go on, I really like the way that these lines look when they've got that gentle double line over them. So for me, this is less about making something that looks like my subject, and this is much more about letting go and just seeing what I see as I just follow my line. My pen isn't fully on, it's not drawing completely. Just need to change the angle of my pen. You might find that with yours as well, that you have to adjust the angle of your pen ever so slightly. Okay. I've been drawing my water bottle a lot lately. Oops. My water bottle a lot lately. It's with me all the time. You know, it's the one thing, I want to darken this a little bit before I go on. It's the one thing that is with me all the time, so. Ooh, I'm making this quite large. This is much larger than I normally draw the top of my water bottle. Now here's my favorite part. I am so addicted to drawing the hair band that I have on this water bottle. The fabric. Oh, drawing fabric? I had no idea it was so wonderfully fun. Oh my gosh. I love it. So the nice thing about drawing fabric is literally you just follow the line. So you just look to see where the lines are in your piece and then just follow them. I know that just sounds so simple, doesn't it? I hope that this is making sense. So this line I'm just going to scribble back and forth on because I want it to be a really shaded, a dark shadow of a line instead of a straight one. There we go. And I'm adding a bit of the ribbing in this one just to give a little bit of the fabric weave to it. Okay, so we got a really dark shadow here, and then we come to here, and we come underneath this one. So I need this one to be drawn first so that it can come underneath. I know it's fun, right? I know this is a little bit different because I can only explain what I'm doing so much. So it's a bit of a different class. Let me know in the comments if you like this, if you like just watching me draw. Or if you prefer the tangle classes. Okay, now I'm going to go in and potentially start adding a little bit of, oh, I picked up my pen, sorry guys. Okay, so now I'm going to come back up into the cup itself, get out of the weave, and I'm going to add some scribble shading to go along here, but in a bit of a curve so that it gives the illusion that this is rounded. I'm going to turn my page. From here, I'm going to do the same thing to give that rounded illusion. I won't lift my pen. I'll just let it be gentle and light though. Oh, I didn't draw this part of the weave. Let's add that in. I'm going to come here, go up here, And do the same thing over here to make sure that I get that rounded shape for the bottle. Okay. So staying in the same location, obviously I had to pick up my pen for a second, but staying in the same location, now I'm going to bring myself back up to the top. And add some shading to this. So I made that a bit thick, so I need shading. So I'm just making the bottom part of it the shadow. That works out well and makes it so that it's a bit slimmer. There's a lot of shadow here too. Bring some pretty shadow down along here. Okay, so from here, this is the side that is shaded. Okay, and then this here, the opening. So we've got light that happens at the top. These here are shaded in here. And this over here is shaded as well. And don't get all upset if your shading is not tidy. Let it be wonky. Embrace that wonky line. Like, don't try to fight it. It's okay. If your style is not wonky, then don't embrace the wonky line. That's the wrong thing for you. But if you can embrace the wonky line, man, the freedom you're going to feel from having to be perfect all the time, oh, it's so nice. As soon as I understood that the wonky line was something to be embraced, yeah, that's my thing. Totally my jam, as we all know. Okay, so I got a little line here that's got some shading on it. And then, yeah, this is like really heavy shaded down here. All right, and so then when we go here, there's some shading that happens on the side. Again, we're not lifting our line, we're just taking it along a line to find the next place that wants some more shading. That's all we're doing. And we're bringing in some more shadow into the center. And this water bottle's weird because it's got these dots. So I am going to lift my line. Well, no, I guess I'm not. My hand's like, no, just draw them in. There. I'm going to accentuate the roundness of this line a little bit. Don't be afraid of the dark. Let things go dark. As you're working on it, you can and want to take those dark portions all the way into your darkest, darkest, darkest value. It's those dark bits that really make the piece, in my opinion. I'm going to come back up into here, and I'm going to just darken some of the shadows along the edge here. This side, put that same wonky curved line. I'm going to disappoint now and make things non-wonky. That'd be awful. Just shading in this part. So I don't want to have pattern on every bit of this, but I do want enough pattern to have it make sense so that you understand that now you're seeing pattern. Okay, so from there I'll come over here. I'm going to add a bit of shading over here just to muddy this up and make sure that it all looks like it's all one piece instead of it not making sense. And then I really want to shade underneath here because there's always a big shadow under this portion of the corner here, the fabric. So it's not like only one line, but that's the espresso machine turning off. I want you to know that's the saddest sound in the world when the espresso machine turns off. Means no more coffee today. Anyways, this is finished. So the idea is not perfection. The idea is wonky. So I hope I've achieved wonky for you, and I hope that you were able to relax with me. All I used was a Copic multi-liner 0.7. That's it. That has a little X on it because that means that I have refilled it with my own ink. I just like to keep track of which ones I have Copic ink in and which one I have my own ink in. Because, like I was saying, you know, sometimes when you're doing a piece, you want all of the inks to be the same, and then make sure that you're using the same brand of ink for every single pen that you're using if you want them all to be exactly the same. And that's easy to do because most of these people, you know, Staedtler, Faber-Castell, Copic, they all make different levels of markers. So you can buy the full line in whatever sizes you need in order to create the piece, and so that the colors are all the same. So keep that in mind, just a little tip. So you don't want to mix too many brands in one piece if you're going for that cohesiveness. If you're not, then it doesn't matter. Anyways, before we go, let's all take a beautiful deep breath together. And hold. And exhale. I hope that you've had a lovely time here today with me. Let me know if you like this style of art video. In the meantime, I'll go back to doing tangles, and hopefully, eventually, we'll get back into my garden. Monsoon season will end, but this is our favorite season of the year, so we want it to last as long as possible. Anyways, until then, see you next time. Bye for now.